Let me start with something that's probably gonna feel uncomfortably familiar. You have a decent job. Your paycheck hits on time. Your bills get paid. You're not drowning, but you're not really moving forward either. You still check your bank account before buying small things. You still hesitate before booking trips. You still feel like one unexpected expense could knock you off balance. And you're sitting there thinking, look, I did everything right. So why does this still feel so fragile? If that's ever crossed your mind, yeah, that's literally what we're talking about today. Because there's a financial trap that millions of people fall into, and almost nobody warns you about it. It's not poverty. It's not being broke. It's being comfortably stuck. My name is Aaron, and I spend way too much time thinking about the middle class trap nobody warns you about. If you're someone who earns a decent income, works hard, but still feels like you're running in place financially, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. All right, let's get into it. Here's the thing. Most people believe they think the danger zone is low income. They think once you make it to the middle class, you're safe. But that's not true. In fact, statistically, the middle class is where financial progress slows down the most. According to data from the Federal Reserve, the median middle-income household has a net worth that barely changes over decades, even while income rises, which sounds impossible until you understand how the trap works. Because the middle-class trap isn't about not earning enough. It's about how expenses grow perfectly in sync with income. Let me explain. You get a raise. Your lifestyle quietly adjusts. Not dramatically, not irresponsibly, just enough. Slightly nicer apartment, slightly newer car, a few more subscriptions, a little more convenient spending. Nothing crazy. But here's what most people don't realize. Every new fixed expense you add doesn't just cost money. It costs flexibility. And flexibility is the thing that actually creates wealth. Let's put numbers to this. Say you earn $70,000 a year. After taxes, maybe you're taking home around $4,200 a month. Your rent is $1,500. Car payment is $450. Insurance, utilities, phone, subscriptions, another $600. Groceries, gas, basic living $900. Before you even think about saving or investing, you're already at roughly $3,450. So you save a little, you invest a little, you feel responsible. Then your income goes to $85,000. Great, except now rent is $1,900. The car gets upgraded, lifestyle, rewards sneak in, and suddenly your margin barely improves. This is the trap. Income rises, but your financial pressure stays the same. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but isn't that just normal life? Yes, and that's exactly why it's dangerous. Because the middle class trap doesn't feel like failure. It feels like progress. You're busy, you're functioning, you're surviving well, but you're not building escape velocity. Psychologically, this is where things get really interesting. The human brain adapts incredibly fast. What once felt like luxury becomes normal in months. This is called hedonic adaptation, and it's brutal for wealth building. According to behavioral finance research, people get more emotional satisfaction from spending increases than from long-term financial security, even when security would improve their life more. So we optimize for comfort today at the expense of freedom tomorrow. And the system encourages this. Banks will gladly approve you. Dealerships will stretch your payments. Housing markets normalize higher rent. You're not reckless, you're compliant. That's the trap. Another key piece most people miss is opportunity cost. When your expenses are high, your options shrink. You can't take a lower paying job with upside. You can't step away from toxic work environment. You can't invest aggressively during downturns. You're earning well, but locked in. Here's a stat that should scare you. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the majority of middle-income households would struggle to cover 6 months of expenses without income, even after decades of working. That means one job loss can undo years of effort. Now compare that to someone earning less, but with low fixed expenses and high savings. Who's actually safer? This is where the middle class trap really reveals itself. It's not about income level. It's about expense rigidity. The more rigid your lifestyle, the more fragile your finances, no matter how much you earn. And here's where people push back. They say, well, what's the point of earning more if you don't enjoy it? Fair question. But here's the mistake. People confuse enjoyment with consumption. Freedom feels better than stuff, but freedom is delayed. And delayed rewards are hard for humans. Think of it like this. The middle class trap is a treadmill with a nicer screen. You're still running, it just feels more comfortable. So how do you avoid it? Or if you're already in it, how do you get out? First, you have to cap lifestyle growth below income growth. Do not eliminate it, just slow it. If your income goes up 20%, your expenses should go up maybe 5–10%. That gap is where wealth forms. Second, prioritize flexibility over appearance. Cash reserves, low fixed costs, investments that don't require constant income. Those don't look impressive, but they change your life. Third, delay upgrades intentionally. Most people upgrade immediately. Wealthy people upgrade eventually. That time gap is everything. Fourth, track net worth, not income. Income tells you how busy you are. Net worth tells you whether you're escaping the trap. Here's what most people don't realize. The goal isn't to stay middle class. The goal is to outgrow dependency on your paycheck. And that doesn't require extreme frugality or insane income. It requires resisting the invisible pressure to look like you're doing well. Look, you're not behind. If you feel stuck, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you're right where the trap is designed to catch people. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that awareness alone puts you ahead of most. If this video helped you think differently about money, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.